We're here to inspire, inform, and connect a community of entrepreneurs. I'm Alex Wehrley. This is Business Rockstars, and my rock star today, Jonathan Chaupin. He is the President and COO of Agency 2.0. So first of all, tell me, what is Agency 2.0?
Agency 2.0 is the industry's leading crowdfunding agency. We use data-driven marketing strategies to optimize and launch Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaigns.
Okay, let's dive into how to successfully launch a crowdfunding campaign. I'm sure it starts long before you officially are on a site like Kickstarter, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we've launched hundreds of campaigns over the 6 years that we've been in business. It's all in the preparation. One thing that is key is having a prototype unit, having polished marketing assets, having some press and media in place, all of which contribute to consumer confidence and launching a successful crowdfunding campaign. But it's all in the preparation, and that usually takes around 6 weeks for us.
Okay, so when a company comes to you and they want to do a crowdfunding campaign, what is that first conversation like? Much
like a show like Shark Tank, we really evaluate the products and see if it's something that we can take on. Mm-hmm. Traditionally speaking, things like mobile applications don't necessarily translate on crowdfunding. We're looking for unique, innovative hardware tech products like an e-bike or a drone. And then we're evaluating the competition. How do we compete with DJI? Or how do we compete with Sony or Samsung? Are these products that can compete in functionality or pricing? Is it something that we can't find on Amazon or Alibaba now? So we really vet our clients and these potential products for potential in selling or competing with what's currently on the marketplace. So obviously there's always that homepage video that really sells whatever the company is and that product is. So do you help them with that? We do. We certainly advise on videos that have already been created by our clients, but we also have great vendors in the LA area and the Bay Area that are familiar with crowdfunding videos, know the types of material that we're looking for, and can certainly do it within a reasonable budget. Again, the stakes are high and the bar is high these days in crowdfunding. So there's a lot of money that's spent on these crowdfunding videos, but it is part of the face of your product. And if you're coming out to compete with some of the big boys, you really got to bring your good stuff.
Sure. So do you think you kind of have to spend a lot of money in order to make a wow video, or is there a way to do it on a budget?
There's definitely a way to do it on a budget. And we usually recommend not making a video longer than 1.5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And certainly when people see your video, if it's a polished commercial-like video like a Nike or Sonos, people might be a little skeptical that you're looking for funds or money.
Yeah, that's true. So having it be a little more raw and authentic is actually a good thing.
Exactly. And certainly having the creators or the innovators in the video speaking with their audience is also
sharing the personal story. Where's this idea coming from? All
exactly.
Those things help.
It's very helpful. I would say maybe a couple of years in crowdfunding, people would just be like, just show me the product. But nowadays, people really want to see the team, the vision behind the product. And if it's certainly going to come to light, they want to have that confidence that this is the team that can do it. Here's my money, I'm interested.
Anything else that people are looking for when they come to your crowdfunding page?
Well, we do a variety of different services. What separates us from everybody else is we have everything in-house, and we manage the campaign from day one all the way through the end. Now that we've grown, we've had a lot of companies reach out to us for just our Facebook and marketing strategies, or just our PR, or just our pre-launch, helping them get prepped. And then when the Kickstarter campaign launches, they take it on their own and run with it. So we offer a lot of variety of services, but we really stay true to the types of products and the teams that we work with to ensure that crowdfunding has longevity. We really want to see these products delivered and ensure that when people are contributing to the campaign, that they're going to get something in return.
So how do you get the crowdfunding idea in front of the right people that are actually going to invest?
So it really gets down to the talented marketing team that my partner has created and built, Crystal Linick. We use Facebook and Google advertisements. We have the most control with those. And additionally, we can utilize our own data that we've collected over the years through all the various campaigns that we've run. So what that traditionally means is, if I'm running a campaign trying to pre-sell an electric bike, I'm going to go after folks that are in the market for the bike, that can afford that bike, that have familiarity with crowdfunding, all of these different channels and filters. So essentially, we're pre-qualifying people that are going to see our ads, in a sense, to save money and to be efficient and to get the best results for our clients and the money that they're putting forth. So it gets really down to, it can be a little scary as far as the control that these platforms allow us to target specific audiences, but it makes us as marketers more efficient, cost efficient, and the results should speak for themselves.
Yeah, that's great. Who's crowdfunding for and who is it not for?
Crowdfunding is definitely for entrepreneurs or innovators that have a background or experience in the product that they're trying to sell. For instance, if you're an electrical engineer background, or maybe you have a industrial design background, I would say crowdfunding is not for folks looking just to test an idea or see if it's there. The bar has definitely risen in crowdfunding, and certainly the audiences, they're very savvy. They want to know how close this product is to a reality. The days, I would say, in crowdfunding where you would pitch from your garage an idea on a sheet of paper no longer exist. You know, there's a lot more weariness into people contributing funds to a campaign that may just be an idea. Folks are really looking for something that's close to being ready to made, and I'm going to get it in 6 to 8 months from the end of this campaign.
We will have so much more when we come back with my guest, Jonathan Chaupin. He is the President and COO of Agency 2.0. We are here to inspire, inform, and connect a community of entrepreneurs. I'm Alex Wehrley, and this is Business Rockstars. We're here to inspire, inform, and connect a community of entrepreneurs. I'm Alex Wehrley. This is Business Rockstars, and this is my rockstar today, Jonathan Chaupin. He is the President and COO of Agency 2.0. So tell me the story behind how you started working for Agency 2.0.
Well, back in 2010, I was working in independent film distribution. Ultimately, my job was to find indie films, acquire them, and put them in movie theaters. When our company really couldn't afford going to Sundance or a Tribeca Film Festival and purchasing a film, I came across Kickstarter, where they were raising funds for a number of different independent film documentaries. And one documentary in particular was about a soccer player. And me being a soccer fan, I inquired about the rights to the film. And I found out that my now current partner and the founder of Agency 2.0, Chris Olenek, was behind the marketing campaign of that film, which raised $200,000, and at the time was one of the top Kickstarter campaigns of all time. Wow. Back in 2010. So I knew he was onto something with marketing and using social media channels to build an audience, the right audience, and just being in film and film marketing as well. It seemed like a very cost-efficient way to raise money and market a film. So we kept in touch, and I think it's about three years ago, we formed a partnership, and we grew the team. And Chris Olenek, my partner, went from launching one campaign every 2 or 3 months to now launching 5 to 7 campaigns a month.
So what's a typical day like in your world?
So I start off working with our new business development team. We go through all the inquiries that come into our office, which can be anywhere between 30 to 50 from all over the world. Our clients are in Russia, Israel, China, Cleveland, Ohio, and we really spend time going through each and every one. Through the middle of the day, I get briefed by my campaign management team on our current clients, who are all in various stages. Some are live on Kickstarter, some are in pre-launch phase, some are closing their Kickstarter and about to be handed off to some of our retail reps for consideration into being in big box stores. So it's always good to just tap in and touch base with all my clients and how they're progressing along. And then lastly, I'll check in with my marketing team that's on the opposite end. And that's kind of really the brains of the operation, where I'm understanding how certain campaigns are performing and making adjustments and coming up with new strategies to get back to our clients and how to continue to grow their campaigns or to slow them down.
And I know you touched on this a little bit earlier, but what else are you looking for in a new client?
Well, we're definitely looking for campaigns that are ahead of the game. Right now, there's a surge of products that are coming to us in this smart home avenue. So certainly Amazon has their Echo, Google now has their Home, Facebook is coming up with their smart home device. But we're definitely looking for campaigns or products that are ahead of the game, offering or potentially offering applications that no one's ever seen before.
Do you have a hand in the hiring process?
I do. I come at the final round.
Okay.
I leave the first 2 rounds for depending on which team that applicant will be joining. I leave it to that team manager to do the first 2 rounds because I want them to pick the best, but also somebody that fits their culture as well. For me, I come at the end. These are the recommended applicants. I'm like, okay, I got it. I think this one would be great for the team. But I definitely empower my staff to choose and pick their teammates.
So what are you looking for in that last round to make sure you get a really good employee?
For me, I think by the time that they've made it to that stage, that they certainly have all the qualifications, experience, and skills to actually execute the job. What I look for really are talents or the intangibles, dedication, personality, work ethic. Now, you can't all figure that out in an hour in a meeting in a room, but I was a horrible at interviews. I was just
well, you're doing great today.
too serious, too quiet. But some of the best advice was like, you just got to be loud and you got to show up. But ultimately, it comes down to empowering my team, and they show mutual respect that I'm trusting them. I'm trusting them with my clients. I'm trusting them with my business. And the talent that I have acquired in that office, they feed off of it. It really is something. I've seen a lot of great results from it, as opposed to micromanaging. Right. Here's your 5 tasks for today, ready, set, go. Yeah, I tend to believe in the opposite. Right.
Absolutely. Great advice. Thank you so much to my guest, Jonathan Chaupin. He's the President and COO of Agency 2.0.